Hello, my beloved audiences. Today I'm going to tell you a story, which is called Max and the Lost City. Max was not your average golden retriever. Sure, he loved tennis balls and belly rubs, but what really got his tail wagging was adventure. He lived on the sunny coast of a seaside town called Windcliff, where he spent his days running along the beach, sniffing washed-up treasures and chasing crabs. One breezy afternoon, while digging in the sand near an old lighthouse, Max uncovered something strange, a small metal box buried beneath a pile of seaweed. Curious, he pawed at it until it popped open. Inside was a yellowed piece of parchment with strange symbols and a rough drawing of an island with a big red X marked in the center. Max picked it up in his mouth and ran home to his best friend, Leo, a 12-year-old boy with wild hair and a love for pirates. "A treasure map," Leo gasped. "Max, you genius." They spread the map across the floor and studied it. The drawing showed a hidden island not far from Windcliff shores, one that wasn't on any other map they owned. "That's got to be the lost city of Barklantis," Leo whispered dramatically. Max barked excitedly. He didn't know what Barklantis was, but if it involved adventure and maybe snacks, he was in. The next morning, Leo packed a bag with supplies, snacks for both of them, mostly, and they borrowed an old rowboat from the docks. As the sun rose, Max and Leo set out into the unknown, guided only by the old map and their thirst for discovery. After hours of rowing, the fog began to lift, and a shadowy landmass appeared on the horizon. It was shaped like a sleeping dog, just like on the map. They had found it. The island was wild and overgrown. Trees twisted toward the sky, and vines hung like curtains from every branch. Birds with bright feathers called out from the treetops, and strange animal tracks covered the soft ground. Muck's nose twitched. Something about this place felt ancient. Following the map, they hiked through the jungle, avoiding muddy pits and swarms of buzzing bugs. Max led the way, using his keen sense of smell and instinct. Eventually, they reached a clearing, and there it was. Stone towers, toppled statues of dogs, and crumbling ruins covered in moss lay hidden in the heart of the island. The lost city of Barklantis. But before they could celebrate, the ground trembled slightly. From the shadows emerged a pack of wild dogs, descendants of the ancient guardians, with bright eyes and intelligent faces. Their leader, a scarred old husky with a collar made of gold coins, stepped forward. "Who dares enter Barklantis?" the husky growled. Leo froze. Max stepped forward. He gave a polite bark, then placed the map on the ground as a peace offering. The husky sniffed it, then gave a short nod. "You come with the map of return. It was lost centuries ago," Leo whispered. "What do we do now?" Max wagged his tail and nudged Leo toward the husky. The old leader raised a paw and pointed toward the largest ruin, a temple carved with symbols of ancient dog tribes. "If you wish to unlock the treasure," the husky said, "you must pass the trial of courage." Max stepped forward without hesitation. Inside the ancient temple, torches flared to life as Max and Leo entered. The air was cool and still, thick with dust and history. Along the walls were carvings of heroic dogs, ones who had rescued, protected, and guided humans through the ages. At the center of the temple stood a stone pedestal, and on it, a glowing orb, the heart of Barklantis. Suddenly, the floor began to shake, and a voice boomed from above. "To claim the heart, you must face your greatest fear." Max looked at Leo. The boy nodded, but then the room transformed. The temple faded away, and Max found himself in a long, narrow hallway, dark with no light at the end. Thunder cracked. Rain poured from the ceiling. It was the vet's hallway. His greatest fear. He whimpered, but took a step forward. Then another. Lightning flashed. A shadowy figure of a vet with a syringe loomed at the far end. But Max remembered Leo's voice, his laugh, the way he always shared his peanut butter sandwiches. That gave him strength. He growled, lowered his head, and sprinted forward. Just as the shadow lunged, Max leapt through it, and the illusion shattered. The temple returned. The orb now glowed brightly. The voice spoke again. "Courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to face it." The husky and the other dogs entered. You have passed the trial. The heart is yours to protect. Max wagged his tail proudly. Leo hugged him. They were now guardians of Barklantis. Max and Leo returned to Windcliff as heroes. Not that anyone believed their story, of course. But Max knew the truth. And sometimes, when a wind blew just right, he could hear the distant howl of the island calling him back. He'd sit on the cliffside, gazing out to sea, tail thumping, heart full of adventure. Because deep down, Max was more than just a dog. He was an explorer, a protector, a legend. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.